In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best buyout cards right now in NBA 2K23 Myteam. If you guys are wondering what I do mean by a buy now or a buyout, is going to be for any card under 100,000 MT. Those cards are going to be considered buy nows or buyouts because you can buy them for under 100k. You can just buy them right out. Where if you have to bid on a card, you have to bid on like a Victor Wembanyama, his Invincible card, or you want to bid on a Kevin Durant or a D-Rob or a Shaq, you have to bid 2, 3, 400,000 MT. And those are going to be bid cards. So these are just going to be, in my opinion, the top 10 cards under 100k that are a buy now price. So coming in at the number 10 spot, I do think is going to be the Dark Matter Mark Eden. Such a good defensive center. He's 7'4" at the center position, 7'7" wingspan, and he's just going to be a top tier interior defender. Right, he's got a 99 block, 87 steal, 94 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's actually fairly quick for a giant card, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, and then he's also got a knockdown jump shot for a giant card. Like, he can green somewhat consistently, and then he does have the deep book size up and the Kobe escape. So not the best dribble sigs in the world, but I mean, he can put the ball on the floor a little bit. He's got an 86 ball handle, so he can still somewhat move in game. Now coming in at the 9 and 8 spot is going to be the Interdimensional Tim Thomas and the Radiant T-Mac. I think these cards are very similar, both going to be actually really cheap, like under 25k. Tim Thomas, 6'10" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan. We know Tim Thomas has still got a great jump shot with the LaMelo Ball base, Trae Young upper on very quick timing. He's got elite level dribble sigs with the Steve Francis size up, the Trae escape, Trae behind the back. He's got the front clutches as well. He's great at getting to the rim, pretty good defensive tendencies, 90 block shot, 90 contest shot, 88 on ball steal, 90 pass interception. And yeah, just all around Tim Thomas, a beast at shooting guard. And then you got Tracy McGrady, another amazing offensive 2 guard, 6'8" at the 2, 7'2" wingspan. He's still got one of my favorite jump shots in the game with the KPJ base, Oscar upper on quick timing. It just feels so easy to green with, really good off the dribble, even pretty good off the catch and shoot. And then just like Tim Thomas, he does have the front clutches, so can still slash to the basket and be a really good rim running 2 guard, but mainly going to be there for 3 hunting and just be really good at shooting threes and be a great offensive 2 guard. Now coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be another shooting guard, and that's going to be the Invincible Danny Granger. And I think he's even better than Tim Thomas and T-Mac. Now the Invincible T-Mac I think is probably better than Granger. The hero Tim Thomas, I still probably would take Danny Granger over just because of his size. He's 6'9" at shooting guard, 7'1" wingspan, but does have a really good player model in game, and he's an invincible card, so pretty much 99 every single stat, almost every single Hall of Fame badge in the game. Perfect defensive tendencies all at 100. And then I really do like Danny Granger's jump shot, the KPJ base, Kevin Love upper on very quick timing, and also does have great dribble sigs with the D-Row size up, Trae escape, Dave behind the back. He's got the Russ moving cross. He could use some better dunk packages. That's the one thing I will say. Like, he doesn't have any safe dunks with the quick drops off one or the front clutches, so might get blocked a little bit at going to the basket. But still, I think all around Danny Granger gonna be the 7th best buyout card currently in my team. Now coming in at the number 6 spot, I still think you gotta give it to Taco Fall, a card that is 7'6" at power forward, 8'2" wingspan, and still has that size to be a dominant power forward. We know Taco is going to be such a good defender, 98 block, 92 interior defense, 80 perimeter. Now his stats really aren't the best thing about Taco, because if you actually look at his stats, he really doesn't look to be that great of a card. Like, only 64 speed, 64 acceleration, doesn't seem to have a high 3-ball or any shooting badges, right? Jump shots only on quick timing, no dribble sigs. But if you've used Taco in game or if you played against him, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when Taco just gets the craziest animations in game, whether it's finishing down low, his layup packages are unguardable, he finishes everything around the rim. And then I don't think I even have to talk about defense, but this card down low blocks every shot, can test every shot, and he just runs the floor super glitchily with his player model. So Taco Fall on paper might not look to be the best card in game, but this Taco Fall card for a buy now price is going to be absolutely insane. And then coming in at the number 5 spot, halfway into my list here, is going to be the Invincible Penny Hardaway. I think he's so good for being a buy now. He's actually only like 70 to 75k. for his Invincible version, which I think is really good at point guard. 6'7" at the 1, 6'10" wingspan. He's got great stats and badges across the board, perfect defensive tendencies, and does have a really good guard jump shot, at least in my opinion, with the D-Rose base, John Ball upper on very quick timing. He's got the normal fade, which I know some people don't like and they'd rather the Trey fade. I'm fine with either. I honestly don't like the Trey fade as much as some other people, so I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this card having that normal fade. And then he's also got great dribble sigs. This defense is size up, the Trey escape, day behind the back. But there's just something about Penny Hardaway that makes him move so fast in game. Like, this card feels amazing with the ball in his hands, is really good offensively, and can also be a great defender. But coming in at the number 4 spot, I still think you gotta give it to Victor Wembanyama. His next version has actually been going up a ton in price. He was down to like 70k only a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. But since the new season dropped, he's like one of the only few cards that has actually been slowly rising back up in price. He's now like right around 100,000 MT. Like on Xbox, he's about 95, 97k, maybe even 100,000 MT. And it makes sense because he's a 7'5" power forward, 8-foot wingspan, one of the best player models in the game. And I think he's just an upgraded version of a Taco Fall. When we're talking about the stats, he's going to have better all-around stats than Taco. He's quicker in game. He's got a higher 3-ball, way more Hall of Fame shooting badges, has a better jump shot than Taco. He has dribble sig, so he can actually put the ball in the court and actually move. So I mean, better dunk packages with the quick drops off 1 and the front clutches, and also does have great defensive tendencies with an 85 pass interception, 85 on-ball steal, a 98 contest shot, and a 98 block shot. So all around Wemby, even though it's his next version and not as invincible, he is still going to be a super glitchy, overpowered card. Now coming in at the number 3 spot, I think you got to give it to Nikola Jokic, somewhere in this top 3. Even though it's not his hero version, he's still going to give you about 90 to 95% of what the hero card gives you. He's a 6'11" point guard, 7'3" wingspan. He's going to be a great defender in game, and he's still going to have the exact same animations as the hero version. The only difference is the stats and the badges, which at this point in my team doesn't make that big of a difference. It really just comes down to the animations, the jump shot, the dribble sigs, and the dunk packages, and also the tendencies. Now the tendencies aren't great for Jokic, but his animations are really good. I love his jump shot with the Eric Paschal base, Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. He's got great dribble sigs for a 6'11" guard. He can move very well, and then also does have the quick drops off 1 and the front clutches as well. So I mean, this card, and just an absolute beast at point guard, and has been dropping a ton in price. He's actually now below 30,000 MT, but coming in at the number 2 spot, I think it's going to be the Dark Matter Titans Yao Ming. Once again, gonna give you like 90 to 95% of what the hero card gives you, and for a buy now price, that is gonna be extremely good. He's 7'6" at center, 7'9" wingspan. We know Yao's gonna be such a good paint defender with his player model and his size. He can finish at the rim. He's just like a way better version of Taco Fall with his size and the glitchy animations that he gets. He's unstoppable around the rim, and the fact that he can actually space out the floor with a pretty good jump shot really opens up the floor to be able to score with this card a lot more, and just for the other cards on your squad. And then in my opinion, guys, the best buy now or the best bio card in the game right now is going to be the Interdimensional Bull. I've always been super high on Bull, whether it's this card or whether it's the hero one. I just think this card plays so amazing in game. He's 7'2" at small forward, 7'7" wingspan, such a good defender. Like, I feel like he just gets great defensive animations. He's pretty quick on the court, has a decent jump shot, and also great dribble sigs. But yeah, guys, that's going to be my top 10 buy now cards in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are changing about it, and let me know some other great buy now options you guys think could be in this top 10, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.